Over Coffee TV. I'm Sherri Henley, founder and CEO of Business Over Coffee International. I encourage you to go to our site at businessovercoffee.biz and sign up for your complimentary profile. We work with professionals who want to optimize their business through three things: social media, educational exchange, and networking events. And we are bringing everyone together, and you are one of those people. We encourage you to join our conversation right now on Twitter at BOCoffee, hashtag BOCI. If you are in the Memphis, Tennessee area where we are based out of, you can also hashtag Memphis. And I am so pleased to announce our guest today, actually my co-host, Pastor B.W. Burnett. It's so good to have you here with me today on the set.
Thank you. It's great to be here again with you, Sherri.
And our guest today, Pastor Young Cho. Thank you so much for joining us here on Business Over Coffee TV.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
And you are one of our newest professional members. This is your first event, and here you are sitting in the gold chair.
That's my privilege.
And I met you, Pastor Cho, through the PCCNA.
Yes.
So I'm going to go to Pastor Burnett, who actually took me to the PCCNA. Would you tell us what that stands for, and then tell us your connection with Pastor Cho?
Wonderful. Thank you again, Sherri. The PCCNA stands for Pentecostal Charismatic Churches of North America. And we're just a group of pastors from every denominational base across the globe that have come together with one common vision and one common purpose. And that's to reach everybody. And you know, we're all children of God. You know, and we just want everybody to come together for fellowship, for communication, and just to enjoy each other's company.
And I can say, when I went and I said, I'm not a pastor, Pastor Campbell, who is going to be interviewed, you watch for that interview to be coming, said, it doesn't matter as long as you're a community leader or something like that.
Exactly.
So you do embrace others. And by the way, Pastor Campbell's in the audience, so it's good to have him there. So that is where we met, Pastor Cho and I. And we had a conversation at that time about your church, which is Full Gospel Healing Ministry, and you were in transition with your location, but you've been around for a long time. So tell us about your ministry, Pastor Cho.
Yes, my ministries. I'm a Korean Assembly of God pastor, so I've been doing for Korean community, speaking in Korean and preaching in Korean and doing the ministry of the Korean way. But I'm in America and I've been living this country long enough for 46 years. And then my ministry naturally required the healing missions all over the people.
Mm-hmm.
So
Healing ministry.
I'm doing a new location here. We just started March 1st.
At the new location.
At the new location. The new location is 5948 Mount Moriah in Memphis, Tennessee. And we're doing more worshiping. And every worship service, right after, or in the midst of service, we're calling and touching for the healing of the sick persons. And
So you
God
really,
is so
your mission is
pleased.
to reach out for people to be healed emotionally,
To be healed.
spiritually, physically.
Spiritually, mentally, and physically.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. That right there says it all, because
Yes.
all of us have something that needs to be healed inside us.
Amen.
And I do have a question though, but before I go to that, I'd like to say to our viewing audience as well as our live audience, hashtag Korean pastor, because we want to get some Korean conversations going on here on Twitter at BOCoffee. Now, at your church, Full Gospel Healing Ministry in Memphis, Tennessee,
Yes.
do you speak Korean at all?
Yes, Korean too,
Really?
and English,
Okay.
and I know a little bit of Spanish, so sometimes I can practice.
Really?
Yeah, I wish I could learn more languages.
Can you say Business Over Coffee International in Korean?
Yes. 커피 한 잔 마시면서 창업하는 이런 귀한 조직인 줄 믿습니다.
We are bringing everyone together. Pastor BW, would you elaborate on your relationship with Pastor Cho?
Yes, Pastor Cho and I both are members of the PCCNA, and I must add that he is definitely an avid fisherman. We've gone fishing together, and it's just amazing that, and his lovely wife can just make the most wonderful dishes from the fish that we catch. But we've had a relationship that expanded a couple of years right now. And Pastor Cho is definitely focused on the healing ministry. And we've had him to our church on numerous occasions where he's laid hands on people, and they've actually gotten healed.
I believe in healing. I sure do. And I think that there's a special calling for that. I grew up in a pastor's home, so I have great admiration for you, both of you, as pastors, because you live in a glass house. And I'm very pleased and honored to be on the set with you today.
Thank you so much.
Now, Pastor Burnett, you are co-hosting with me today. What questions do you have?
Well, Pastor Cho, I would just like to know that here in the Memphis area, just how large is your congregation, or I should say the population of Korean people in the Memphis area?
In Memphis, all in all, about 2,500 Koreans.
2,500, wow, that's amazing. And of those 2,500 now, Pastor Cho, we know that we've been fellowshipping for some time now. Your services, are they mostly in English or mostly in Korean?
Mainly my service was in Korean.
Okay, okay.
And the patients who are sick, they come, they speak nothing but English, so I have to use English.
Do you have an interpreter as well? Like when you are preaching in Korean, is there someone out there that can
I'm
interpret
the
in English?
interpreter.
You're both. I love it.
That's great, that's great. And
As a
one
matter of
last-
fact, I'm the Korean interpreter for Shelby County Courthouse.
Really?
Great.
That's wonderful. I love it. Yeah.
Now, Pastor Cho, you did say that your new location is 5948 Mount Moriah Road?
Yes.
Is that correct, here in Memphis, Tennessee?
Right.
Would you let any of our Korean listeners or anyone that may want to attend a healing service know exactly what time those service hours are?
Okay, I want to extend my service worship hours Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 nights in a row, 7 p.m. at nighttime, and Sunday 10:30 a.m. and 3 p.m. And also from Wednesday through Friday, daily praying hours. I said here in this leaflet, no appointment necessary.
No
just
appointment
No
walk-
appointment necessary for
Just
prayer.
walk in.
There we go.
And we'll pray for you for 10
I like
to
that.
20 minutes.
Thank
So
you.
easy to access.
Okay,
Yes.
so I have a question as we
Yes.
wrap up. For those who are listening that are from around the world and they
Yes.
can't walk into your ministry because they're not in Memphis,
And
can
we-
they
we
call
can
you?
go- We can go there too.
Okay, you can go there, okay. Can they call you?
Sure.
Okay, and Pastor Yang Cho can be reached at 901-275-7205, and the address is 5948 Mount Moriah Road, as we said, Memphis, Tennessee 38115, if you would like to write to Pastor Cho. I can tell that we need a lot of time with you, so we're gonna have to bring you back at a different time when we can talk more. But would you interpret with me as we wrap up? Thank you, Pastor Burnett, for hosting with me today.
Pastor Burnett, 오늘 저를 초청하고 이렇게 방송을 해주셔서 감사합니다.
Thank you.
Continue to interpret. Thank you for joining us today on BOCI.
네. 이 방송을 많이 봐주시고 여러분이 은혜 많이 받으시고 많은 지식을 쌓으시고 귀한 사업이 번창하시길 바랍니다. 감사합니다.
We are bringing everyone together.
우리가 모든 사람들을 다 함께 참여하도록 하겠습니다.
All right, welcome again, Pastor Cho and also Pastor
Thank you.
Burnett. Thank you all, live audience. Thank you for the viewers. You can find us on businessovercoffee.biz and we would love to see you there. Thank you so much. Join us at BO Coffee on Twitter and join this conversation. And before we go, I do not want to forget our wonderful professional blogger over here in the corner, Sherri Henley. You can find her at the Stylist Pro. And we will see you next time. Sherri Henley, founder and CEO of Business Over Coffee, signing off for today. God bless.